Introducing the remarkable Longines Legend Diver, a breathtaking reimagination of the iconic 7042 super compressor. Man, the allure of vintage divers is undeniable. And while there may be other coveted watch categories, this must be near the top. But unlike most brands where their first diver is the star, the Nautilus super compressor had one crown and couldn't match the timeless charm of the 7042, which is now reborn as the Legend Diver. And this watch is sort of a hybrid of the first two. It's closer to the Nautilus's size, which was 40mm, and it pretty much had the same dial, but it has the inner rotating bezel twin crown of the 7042. They finally got it right. The 42mm, which we looked at years ago, was a bit too big, but true to the original size. And the 36mm, even though I love 36mm watches, it just lacked wrist presence. So we finally got that sweet spot Legend Diver, and it just exudes elegance with its long, lean, elegant mid case. And unlike the 42 and the 36, this time the sides are brushed, and I'm loving that change. The tops of the lugs are still high polish, which cleverly make this watch wear a little bit smaller than its size indicates. And atop the mid case, there's a tiny tapering high polished bezel that leads you to that gorgeous top hat boxed sapphire crystal. This crystal definitely commands attention with its substantial size. It's a beautiful sapphire and, of course, has that vintage charm. Now, on the website, Longines is saying it has anti-reflective coating on both sides, but the 36 and 42 only have it on the underside. And I think it's a typo because I never noticed an improvement, and when I film watches, dust seems to stick on watches with top AR, and I never had that problem with this one. So I emailed Longines, but they will never get back to me, but I'm guessing it doesn't have AR on top. But that's just a guess. Trust Longines and the website and assume I'm wrong, but I just wanted to let you know my thoughts. Now let's do those dimensions. I got 39mm in diameter, a secret measurement of 35mm. And we got a thickness of only 12.7, including that incredible sapphire. And we got no drilled lugs and a lug-to-lug of 46.7. Wow, that's a pretty tame lug-to-lug for Longines. This thing is gonna wear incredible on many different wrist sizes. But you guys be the judge on the faraway shots throughout the video and let me know how it wears. Now the leather strap is coffee brown, very soft to the touch, but it's got padding on the top, which makes it stiff and definitely needs to be broken in. This one is 20mm and it does taper down to 18 towards a gorgeous vintage Longines signed buckle. Man, that looks fantastic. But as nice as the buckle is, I don't see anyone choosing it over the Beads of Rice bracelet, which comes in at the exact same price. So how does this watch function? Well, it's got two cross-hatched screw-down crowns, both coming in at 6.3mm. The top one at around 2 o'clock controls the inner rotating bezel, and the bottom one at around 4 o'clock sets the time. And typical of Longines, both crowns perform perfectly, and they help give the Legend Diver 300 meters of water resistance. Now let's quickly look at the Legend Diver's caseback. Yup, there he is, the legendary diver. He's got the harpoon, he's hunting for survival. It's a fun caseback, and it's mostly high polish, but there are some blasted elements. So expect this to get scratched up. Now, something that drives me crazy with watches is when the hands don't match the dial. And that was the case for the 36 and the 42. The dial was faux patina and the hands were white. Well, I'm very happy to say everything is matched up here perfectly with beautiful white, elongated, clean indices. We got Arabics for 12, 6, 3, and 9 that really pop against that high polished black lacquer dial. And I noticed something, the second hand has loom now. The 36 and the 42 never had loom, which made zero sense for a dive watch. What if your watch was not running? You need to know if it's running. Now, speaking of the loom, there's some more good news. Let's check it out. We got dual loom now, and it seems much more powerful. When I reviewed the 36mm, I think I called the loom zero loom, meaning it's equal to nothing. But now, it's almost kind of okay. Powering this all-new Legend is the L888.6. It's got a silicon balance, anti-magnetic, and it is officially COSC certified. And this is surprising. Longines usually hits 0 seconds a day every single time. Okay, we got a little bit of beat error introduced and the amplitude dropped, but the rate looks to be correcting. And I'm not a fan of 25.2 VPH. I think nowadays a luxury watch should have a smoother sweep. 28.8 VPH minimum for my tastes. I know what you're all going to say. Falling Titan, you're being way too picky. But we are allowed to be picky when we're paying this much money. I would gladly take less power reserve for a smoother sweep. Right now, Longines has the original 7042 restored by them on sale at their Geneva boutique for about 17,000 USD. So skip that original and get the much improved modern remake in the perfect size. And you won't be paying anything near 17,000. This one can be yours for only 3,200 USD. They are available at Kavar Jewelers. Email me down below if you want to discuss purchasing it. And guys, on your way out, please remember to like the video. But if you want to see more Longines reviews, then click into one of the 2 videos on the right of your screen right now, and I will see you there.